Yeah, man, I conquered you. I finished a sketchbook. It's not very often that I finish a sketchbook, but yeah. Filled this puppy up. I have a couple pages to spare in the back, but I think I'm going to leave them blank because I kind of feel like it's my trademark at this point. I don't know. I always leave like 2 pages blank, so keeping that up. Kind of filled this one, and I kind of filled this one. Let me back up. So there's a mix of things I'm going to show you guys. First of all, I just want to say thank you for supporting my channel. About a year ago, I uploaded this sketchbook tour, and my lighting was bad, and I was way more shy on camera than I am now, and so I just went back and watched that just to see where I ended and everything, and it's just crazy how different things are now. But I want to thank you for your encouragement and for watching that and just all of the nice comments that you guys have said, and just want to thank you for you because you guys are wonderful, and I'm just thankful for your support. And so a lot of you guys have requested another sketchbook tour. And I just want to be honest, but I never thought that that sketchbook tour would ever get as many views as it has. I mean, I just checked probably 20 minutes ago and it's at 317,000 views. I didn't expect anybody to really come across it or watch it, except my family maybe, but you guys are so wonderful. And so you have requested another sketchbook tour, and I would like to show you through these things. Now, I kind of treat sketchbooks as diaries, and so for me to go through this stuff with you is, you're getting a glimpse of my life here, so yeah. Just going to say this though, these ones are not school assignments or college assignments, whatever. Woo, I almost fell backwards. But they're just doodles and concepts and stuff like that. So the styles in these ones are going to be a lot different. But hey, that's art, that's life, so I really hope you enjoy this, and let's just get started! This is going to be fun! Okay. So this is a toned tan sketchbook. I really love this kind of paper, and if you've never tried it, you totally should because it's so much fun to use, and you can use this background kind of stuff as a skin tone. I didn't do a whole lot in this, but I figured it would be worth showing you guys anyway. It was when I was like kind of getting into deciding I wanted to delve more into cartooning, so some of this stuff was more style finding than anything. You can see this old lady. This is not my style. You guys have seen my videos and stuff. I was just messing around, having fun. But this is the sketchbook that I took with me on my trip when I backpacked through Europe. So I just drew some things that I saw when I had spare time, whatnot. This was this lady's backyard in Ireland. She just had that little whatever sitting there, so I just thought it'd be fun to draw. This was in the Louvre. I took a statue and I drew it, but I altered a lot of it. I believe he was wearing no clothes, and I, at the time, wasn't really that comfortable drawing that kind of thing yet. I mean, I pushed myself out of my comfort zone now, but I altered him at the time. And then I put in a background, because yeah. And then I never finished it because I was backpacking through Europe and didn't really have time. And then I drew this picture, and it's from a song by the Paper Kites. And the lyrics on here say, "Let the birds sing songs of Halcyon." And I really love that song. And I just felt so at peace at the time, and so I drew this. And this is just a quick little doodle with Copic marker. So yeah. I like this stuff too because white colored pencil shows up on it really nicely. And you don't really need a jelly roller. Hey, I'm going to zoom in. How's that for you guys? Whoops, too close. Okay, this is just drawing hair. This, I was in Paris. I believe this was when we had our Euro pass. One of my friends had their Euro pass like come up missing. We weren't really sure if it was pickpocketed or what happened, but I kind of think it was pickpocketed, but whatever. We were sitting there. I don't remember if we were like where we were exactly, but a lot of stuff had happened to us, and I don't know. At that time, I think we all just kind of felt at peace, and we had joy because we knew that like everything would be okay and we would get to where we needed to be and it was okay. And so I drew La Patisserie Paris, Sorry if my French doesn't sound that great when I was over there. They told me I had an accent, so that's okay. But I just actually made up this picture off the top of my head. I didn't copy it from anything, so there's that. Made this up too. It's a silhouette of me and my boyfriend on a tree branch in some made-up land, and it was fun. It was with Copic marker. Lots of fun. I really like these colors all together on this paper. So a lot of things in the sketchbook are this color scheme. Yeah. Plus, at the time, I was a poor college student who only had maybe 10 markers to my name. You work with what you have. I don't know what that is. Here's a mouse with a big piece of cheese. I never finished it. I have no idea what I was doing, but you know what? Sometimes you just need to get things out of your head, and that's what was in my head. So, don't really know if she's Judge Judy or what I was thinking at the time. This was like a long time ago. Okay, this is some rabbit with lots of hair. Lots of hair, because weird things happen in my mind. More hair. I like to draw hair. More hair. This is just a doodle. This little hairy thing. It's a doodle. Oh my goodness, more hair. Okay, this, Will Terrell, I used to, he hasn't done a lot of YouTube videos lately, but I really enjoy his videos, and he inspired me to draw some little cartooning thing at a cafe. So that was fun to draw. What else do I have? A little dinosaur thing. This was fun to draw. Alright, so that's pretty much the gist of this sketchbook. That was just a little cartoon. Aww, I remember that. I love owls. They're so cute. I did this in a video. Same with the last drawing. Here's a sketchbook. I didn't really plan to put this in the video, but it was sitting here, so why not? Okay. That's a cute little sticker. Okay. This was, I was feeling a lot of emotions at the time. So yeah, it was like I felt alone or something from what I was going through something. I don't even remember what I was going through, but I just know I felt alone, and so I just drew what I felt like lonely would look like if you could put it into a lot of different ways. Like all these people in this zipper are just alone and sad. I know, it's kind of depressing, but you know what? Art is pretty honest sometimes. And then here's a silhouette of myself reading a book, being alone, because sometimes I want to be alone. Other times I'm sad that I'm alone, you know what I mean? And then other times it's all good, life is great. So that's that picture. This, this was when I liked my boyfriend, but it was before we dated. So actually this sketchbook is probably a little over 2 years old because our 2-year anniversary is coming up. And so this is like me watching from a distance. I'm this like little fur ball, and there's him. And there's a heart in his little balloon of convolution because I thought he liked me too. And he did, and now we're dating. And so I'm pretty happy about that. This is just a Bible verse that I liked, so I did that. If you're not a Christian, I don't mean to offend you, but I am a proud Christian, and I'll embrace it, and I love everybody no matter what they believe, so I hope that you can love me too. Eyeballs! Random creatures. This was a little fish I made up. I like to make stuff up. I don't really know what that is, so I'm just going to turn the page. Yeah. Oh, I love this little monkey guy. So yeah, there's a lot of like random things in this sketchbook. Yeah, that was with a ballpoint pen. I never finished it, but I actually thought the balloons turned out pretty decently, so there's that. Not really sure what else is in here. An eyeball. Oh, a giraffe. That's fun. Some squid. That's pretty much this sketchbook. Oh, wait. There's a couple more things. So, there's those little old people. There is a Bible verse I really liked. This is on my Instagram, so yeah. And then this stretched out dude. These sketchbooks I'm showing you, though, aren't like full projects. Like my old video, it's just concepts of things that I might potentially turn into big projects one day. So I really liked this little character sketch. And I kind of liked that I never did her pupils because it's just mysterious and you have to interpret it. So yeah, little dancer. So at this point, I realized I needed to start practicing hands and figures. You can see how much I avoided it, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I did like sketch figures and stuff in the airport, but yeah. My style changes a lot in some of these sketchbooks just because it's fun to just experiment sometimes. There's that. Alice in Wonderland. This was just a quick little sketch. I bet it didn't even take 5 minutes. A 2-minute hand. Some more little 1 minute, 2 minute little hands, you know. I like to do that kind of stuff. Yeah. So I did decide to force myself to do figures, and yeah, it gets better as it goes, but I have this tendency of drawing legs really short, so that's one reason why I wanted to do this. Hey you, what's up? But yeah, for a while I went through this phase where I wanted to avoid a lot of things that intimidated me, so that's why I didn't do hands and stuff for a while, but I need to get better at them, so I'm pushing myself. Drew some skeletal figures and stuff. More figures, because it's fun. Alright, I drew this guy outside of a coffee shop, and it was fun watching him play. Drew my boyfriend, this lady who was on this ad, this guy with a super cool ponytail and beard. Can you even see that? It is worth it. Look at that. That guy was pretty epic. When I saw him, I just had to draw him right away. I'm not even joking. Making up characters because it's fun. I don't know who that is. Making up stuff. Apparently, I wasn't feeling that. Yeah. I really like to draw with these double-ended red and blue colored pencils. Okay, this is the big meaty sketchbook with lots of cool things in it, so I'll just show you this guy now. Alright, this sketchbook was from October 2015 to January 9th, 2016. And it's the fastest sketchbook I've basically ever filled. It's not like masterpieces because I've decided to put most of my time into pieces of art that are not in my sketchbook for masterpieces, if you want to call it that. I don't really know. Like, these are just concepts, as I've said, so yeah. I don't know, I was just inventing little characters and being silly with this cat here. Okay, this lady at Starbucks, I distinctly remember her because I drew her and she saw me. Like, she was seriously sitting like this. And then she looked up and she saw me and she like packed up right away and left because I think she just caught me drawing her and it freaked her out. And so that was one of the weirdest times I've ever been caught drawing somebody. This is just little characters I made up. I'm always into drawing long hair, and so I thought it would be cool to draw her hair hanging out of the frame. She's kind of scary, and she kind of reminds me of like those peanut butter crackers for some reason. That's my boyfriend. I always try to sneak and doodle him. And that's his sister, and that's his other sister. I was just doodling them. Okay, I kind of developed this idea a little bit more, and I made her hair hang out of the frame, and I did this in colored pencil. I thought it was really cool to like do the stripes in the background, and I just like this, so it was fun to make. And then this was inspired from Cyrene. I just want to give her credit in this video. She's one of my favorite artists, and I just wanted to try to do eyes in her style, so that's why I did this. More little doodles of things, people. These are cute little things, little rocks with plants on them or whatever. That's another doodle. This was going to be Snape holding Lily, and I was going to develop this into like this huge fan art drawing. And then I changed my mind. More little characters. See, I made the eyes way too high on that one. But that's okay. because that's why you have sketchbooks. You learn. Eye placement's a little out of whack there, so there's that. This girl knew I was drawing her, so I kind of just gave up on that. That wasn't going well. That was my boyfriend, and sometimes he purposely moves around a lot, and I mean, it's probably good that I should try to gesturally draw him moving around more, but I gave up. He's really funny, though. I just made that up, so. This curveless woman walking with a paper bag, I don't know. It was fun at the time. I'm drawing some people. Drawing people drawing. Hey, lots of fun. So, I really liked this concept. It would be fun to turn this into like a watercolor painting or something. But yeah, that was cool. Here's some more drawings of people with antlers, because it's fun. Okay, a kid told me to draw this, and I put the caption in, "Need a pair of sunglasses, please." Cute little doodles, doodling things. Okay, I went to this figure drawing website. I don't even remember what it's called now, but they give you 120 seconds to draw people in different poses. It intimidated me at first, and now I'm so glad I started doing that because I think it's helped me. I want to get a sketchbook that's dedicated just to that. I think it would be cool. So yeah, it's a lot harder than it looks, and I definitely need to keep practicing my anatomy, but I think it helped me to get out of my comfort zone. And now I feel okay with like trying to draw different bodies and stuff, so that's that. That was inspired from Cyrene. I just wanted to do that little heart hand thing, and then I gave up. So credits to her for this. I like to give people credit. I mean, she didn't draw this exact character, but I mean the pose I took from her, so just letting you guys know. This I made up during my lunch break at work once. I think I was like sitting outside or something by a pond and thought it would be fun to draw. I think it's funny that I made her nose like super red. I think it's interesting because then it makes you like wonder where she is. Somewhere cold. Star Wars inspired. Woo. Rapunzel from Tangled. It was a really quick drawing. Here's an astronaut because I love astronauts. Okay, as I said, I love drawing people with lots of hair. And so she has so much hair, she like literally has to pick it up and walk with it in her hands. Like, you know when women wear those really long skirts and they have to pick it up when they walk? Same concept. This was almost like the 3 pencil challenge. I took mauve, dark red, and a skin tone and just went with it. It was a lot of fun. Lots of anatomy things. I think I got this from like Pinterest or DeviantArt. I don't remember, but I made this up. You can probably tell I didn't really have much of a reference, but Miss Migraine, because when my hair gets really long, I get migraines. So I was drawing how I felt. Some eyes, because who doesn't like drawing eyes? Let's be real. I don't even know, dude. Her pose is so awkward, but, you know, I had this reference picture and I thought it looked really cool, and then I didn't really like how this came out. So it looks awkward, right? Yep. Blup, blup. There's this girl. I like to make up characters, and my style changes a lot. I don't really know. See, now it's different. But this was a lot of fun to do. This was a Copic marker. This one I practiced hands because I need to get better. And I was doing like a 3/4 view little thing with a cartoon, and I just wanted to show my steps, and she looks so mean. I drew me when I was cold. And then there's my boyfriend, because he always sits across from me at cafes, so why not draw him? And then that's his dog and a hand. I wasn't really feeling that hand, obviously. This was just annoying me, so I gave up. This was inspired from Shark Bomb on DeviantArt, like the pose and everything. Yeah. And then I like astronauts, so there's that. Random hand. And then there's this last picture. Is it? Yeah. This is my last picture, and it's this elf with her baby. Woo! This tour was probably a lot different than my old one because it was less detailed, but I think it's important to know that your sketchbook doesn't have to be perfect and crisp and clean. It's just make it what you want. Do your little ideas and get them out. It's like a diary, you know? So I hope you like it, and I will do another sketchbook tour when I fill them up. Well, thank you for watching. If you're not following me on social media, it would be super cool if you would, because if you want to ask me questions or just, you know, see my latest drawings, whatever, I try to reply to every comment, and I want to get to know you guys. You guys are my art family, and I care about you a lot. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, and we will all welcome you with open arms. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.